Rams as they match up with Big Ben Roethlisberger, and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We are just across the Allegheny River from downtown Pittsburgh at rain-soaked Heinz Field in the Steel City. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Pittsburgh Steelers. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now. He spins free. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A. Goff on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
Here we go.
A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
Brandon, we've both been around the game long enough that we know that in pregame, defenses are pretty amped up, aren't they? I mean, they're pounding lockers, and they can't wait to get out there. But when you hit them with some big pass plays early, it takes the starch right out of them.
That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Gerald Everett, his second touchdown on the season. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his second season, James Conner. And he's upended at the 33 following. Good pickup of 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, Rudolph. Able to find Switzer. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
30 base. X3. 2 chop.
On first down, Rudolph. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Ready.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On second down, Conner looking for space. And the Rams defense gets to him again behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We go. 60 or. Switch.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Rudolph. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Hey, let's go.
And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. But they are going for it. It's Rudolph.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So shall we say a bold decision to go for it, and that bold decision does not pay off.
And when you talk about bold, you're saying all caps?
All caps.
Yeah, without a doubt. Maybe they're telling their defense they have a lot of faith in them. I mean, that's how you have to spin it, is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
Well, he better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's going to be out.
He's going to have to spin it for his own locker room, frankly.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Andrew Whitworth, the longtime NFL vet, caught there. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Goff. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Push it back. Push it back.
This is Darrell Henderson, the rookie 3rd rounder. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Third and long. It's gone. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Zuerlein, of course, last year had likely the iconic field goal of the season, booting that 57-yarder in the Superdome to send his squad to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you really hurt the Saints fans on that one, didn't you?
Sorry.
They didn't want to hear that at all. But this guy deserves his nicknames. Greg the Leg, Legatron, because the ball goes through the post at a heavy rate, 87% in 2018.
Rudolph going to lead the Steelers up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. First carry of the game for Jalen Samuels. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Rudolph, and he's going to go down again. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Jordan Berry now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. That's pulled in at the 32. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Rams are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down L.A. Well, Henderson is a junior at Memphis last year, better than 1,900 yards, had 25 total touchdowns. They drafted him in the 3rd round in an effort to try to give Todd Gurley some support in a backup role. They'll go back to Henderson on 1st down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff going for it all. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Jared Goff with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And maybe that was just a case of completely... overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
Running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. We take a look ahead at what's to come later tonight. Sunday Night Football, it'll be the Vikings and the Cowboys from AT&T Stadium in Arlington. And then tomorrow night, we've got the Seahawks and the Niners from Levi's Stadium. And we were in the Bay Area for the Raiders on Thursday night. Now right back out to watch the Niners on Monday night. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And the Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now Roethlisberger. Open man is Switzer, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. Roethlisberger running the option left. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out-and-out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff going to give this one to Henderson. And down inside the 15 he goes. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He was probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and a route is on here in this first half. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Getting set to go again, Ben Roethlisberger heading back out there. The 2nd quarter, they're down big already. He's struggling as well. They've got to find something here. He's got to find something on this drive.
And sometimes you take on all that extra pressure on yourself, and maybe you have to disperse it a little bit. Lean on some other people. Lean on your teammates. Find someone who can take the pressure off and get the ball in their hands for a while.
Or this, if he doesn't, this is getting out of hand, or it could get worse. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Goff now looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. They'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now a first down throw. Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And they'll get him down short of the first down, right on the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get this one to Switzer. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to...
And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Little. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And he fires one incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald.
Here we go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He finds his man Johnson.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Check pass.
Pilot, 64, weak. Slow ball.
And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Here's Roethlisberger. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. But they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. Roethlisberger will throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. Now Ben on 3rd and long. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And it'll be 4th down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of it. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be in. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down. Inside the 15-yard line. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this 3rd quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Aqib Talib. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Rudolph. Complete. It's Johnson. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Rudolph. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Steelers on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 7. Now it's Rudolph. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's Rudolph. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively was John Johnson to knock it free. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Steelers on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10. Rudolph looking to throw it. Gets this to his running back. That's Jalen Samuels. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Rudolph.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Rudolph. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Rudolph. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. They'll get that one complete to Connor. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time. Rudolph looking to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.